Did you know that in the Simpsons game, inside the Springfield Police Department, you can find wanted posters for Futurama characters Fry and Zap? Hello and welcome back to another episode of Video Game Easter Eggs. If Easter eggs are your sort of thing, perhaps consider subscribing, as that's what this channel is all about. Oh, and before we get started, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, War Thunder. War Thunder is a free-to-play multiplayer action game that is available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox and Mac. Using a variety of different real-world military vehicles, you can break through enemy lines or take a more patient approach and pick them off one by one. Take to land, sea and air in tanks, warplanes, battle cruisers and more as you compete to be number one against millions of other real-world players. War Thunder lets you choose from loads of incredibly detailed vehicles and then lets you customize them how you like. And if that doesn't work, then simply drop a nuke to really send a message. The recent Air Superiority update added even more vehicles to the game, with the T-90M and the Su-27, along with the Volcano Valley map that lets you do battle among active volcanoes, which is as crazy as it sounds. To download War Thunder for free today, click my link in the description. All new players and those who haven't played War Thunder for half a year or more will receive some special bonuses. These include rentals for the P-40E1 aircraft and M4 tank for a week, along with free unique skins for them, a special decorator Eagle of Valor, 100,000 Silver Lions, free premium vehicles for free, a week of premium account and even more gifts. Hurry up, the American vehicle bonus season will end soon. Once again, a big thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to click on my link to get all of those bonuses. And without further delay, let's get started. So, a month ago, this clip was posted to Reddit. The video shows a car somehow getting stuck between two trees. It wasn't a massively popular post, receiving just over 1,000 upvotes, but someone commented that if Epic still had a shred of humanity left, they'd add this to the game as an Easter egg. Well, to prove that they haven't completely sold out in pursuit of that sweet V-Bucks money, the Fortnite developers did just that. If you head to this location on the map, you can find exactly what you think. I must admit, I do like it when a game's developer acknowledges its community. Now, Clone Drone in the Danger Zone, which is a really fun name to say, has been a regular on this channel for its details. But this is the first time the game has made an appearance thanks to an Easter egg. In Chapter 2 Level 7, after dealing with the enemy robots, you can rescue these guys.
Hello! Hello, human! We are War Cubes!
What is going on here?
I have no idea!
Easter bought 4,000 trapped us in this room! Thank you for freeing us! We will never forget you!
Garbage spotted.
Okay, that was pretty strange.
Yes,
I didn't even know Easterbot 4000 was back in the city.
it came in with the last update.
Weird robot.
Very.
Now, in my opinion, the commentators make this Easter egg what it is. Their confusion at what the hell just happened is hilarious. Right, it's now time for our overused video game Easter egg of the week. The segment where we take a look at one Easter egg that has been referenced to death in video games. This week's Easter egg can be found on the new Stash House map in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. On top of the house, you can find the familiar sight of a pizza on a roof, which, as we all know, is a reference to this scene from Breaking Bad. Be sure to join me next time for another overused video game Easter egg of the week. So, in the last episode of this series, we discovered that the entire showdown map in Call of Duty Ghosts was in fact the Neversoft logo. Now, it's worth noting that it was around this time that Neversoft was shut down completely. They worked on Advanced Warfare, which released a year after Ghosts, but that was it for the studio. Well, it seems that Neversoft were determined not to be forgotten, because along with the showdown Easter eggs, there is also a Neversoft Easter egg in Ghosts extraction mode. On the Exodus map, if you shoot the letters on this sign so that they spell out Neversoft, some familiar sound effects can be heard. Now, some of you will recognise those sound effects immediately, but if you don't, the sound heard when shooting the letters is the same sound heard when performing a special move in the Tony Hawk series, which was of course developed by Neversoft. The sound heard after spelling out Neversoft is the same sound heard when completing an objective in the classic skateboarding series. Now, spelling Neversoft doesn't just trigger nostalgic sound effects, it also unlocks this behind the scenes video. Something else that we covered in the last episode was the farmer in Blood and Bacon who was a 21 Pilots fan. Well, it turns out that was not the only time you can make the farmer sing. If you stand in the barn and shoot the sun symbol, which can be seen on this building, he will sing more lyrics from the band's song Stressed Out.
I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
Now, when it comes to the most appearances of a single game series in this series, the Kingdom Rush games have to be close to that record. Seriously, there are so many Easter eggs and references in these games, and it also helps that they're fun to play. Anyway, the first Kingdom Rush Easter egg for today's video can be found on the Arcane Quarters level. When playing on easy, a dragon can be found sleeping on a pile of gold. However, if you play on the heroic difficulty, the dragon will be replaced by Nintendo favourite Yoshi. On the same level, you can also find a broom, a magician's hat, and a book. And when clicking the broom, this song will play. These items are references to the Sorcerer's Apprentice segment of the Disney movie Fantasia, which saw Mickey Mouse as, you guessed it, a Sorcerer's Apprentice. The final Kingdom Rush Easter egg can be found on the Grimsburg level. If you click on the candy house, a witch will appear before quickly heading back inside. Keep getting the witch to come outside and she will eventually burn, at which point 2 children will leave the house. This is a reference to the German fairy tale Hansel and Gretel, which told the story of a witch who made a house out of candy to attract children. So from one game that has featured loads in this series before, to one that is making its debut. Poppy's Playtime Chapter 3 released at the end of January and continued the story of... well, to be honest, I don't really know. But do you know who does? MatPat over at Game Theory. Now, MatPat has recently announced that he plans to retire in March to spend more time with his family. And among the many people to wish him well for the future are the Poppy's Playtime devs. During the Home Sweet Home part of Chapter 3, you can find a familiar catchphrase. So this quote is a reference to a Game Theory stream from 8 years ago, where MatPat and his wife said this.
Great level.
Clap and a half.
Woo! Boom!
Nice.
Clap and a half.
The other Chapter 3 Easter egg I managed to find can also be found in the Home Sweet Home section. On the walls of the dimly lit corridors are pictures of the development team as children. Creepily, some of the pictures have been edited to include characters from Poppy's Playtime. Now, most first-person indie games released on Steam are horror games. Or at least that's what it feels like. And from first impressions, Interior Worlds is no different. You explore creepy locations with your camera and take photos of strange smoke things. The thing is, the game is very clear from the outset that it isn't going to jump scare you, and that this is simply an exploration game. Still, that doesn't make it any less scary. Anyway, the first Easter egg from Interior Worlds can be found on the school level, and one of the classrooms is a lot bigger than it looks. So walking through the blood-stained wall behind the bookcase will see you taken to the back rooms. The final Easter egg for today's video can be found on the suburbs level. 4 of the houses in this level have glowing green doorbells, and you'll need to ring all 4 of them. After that, you'll need to look for the glowing green house, which is home to a familiar face.
Only a few of these left in existence, I'm certain of that. And I'm giving it to you. That's right. Take it. It's yours. Don't sell it, though. I'll know. Don't sell it. Do not sell that.
So this helpful fellow is Germa985, the super popular Twitch streamer. The filter that Germa gives you will add a Germa reaction to the frame of every photo you take. So that's it. If you enjoyed this video, then leaving a like is really appreciated. If you are a fan of Easter eggs and secrets in games, then perhaps consider subscribing, as that's what this channel is all about. Thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.